Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Paul Skeens. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Out to short, Connor Falefa. Zips it across, and an easy out to start the game. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And Gleyber takes outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2 now. And there's the ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
One down, base is empty. And that is low for ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
In the dirt. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Back here at PNC Park. And today's starter, Casey Mize.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that one missing low.
Oh, here's the deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015. But Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. Bryan Reynolds here. Reynolds checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out, bases empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one popped up, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The pitch to McCutchen. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Green in his 3rd season, batting in the cleanup spot, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The other way, and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Not close. He comes across to score. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. First pitch misses.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that misses. 1-2 the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the DH, Colt Heath. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Baez at second with 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
Check swing, no appeal. 1-1. strike on the inside corner. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Third baseman.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Adam Frazier.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Tommy Pham at a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. He goes down looking. Back here in Pittsburgh, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Skeens back to work. Out to short, Connor Falefa. The throw to first, 1 up, 1 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Now
he's 0 for 1.
Left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
That one the other way. Hayes. Jump throw, and he's safe at first.
Now batter, the second baseman, Gleyber.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Gleyber Torres. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering misses down and away.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Couple of singles back to back. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw. In there. He's safe. And they tag him out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Next to hit, Riley Green. Valdez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And he pops up the bunt. Reaching down, makes the catch. Up next for the Pirates, Enmanuel Valdez. And there's a strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing, he held up. And it's
1
and 2.
2 strikes.
Way
2
high.
balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Puts a bunt down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Flip to first, ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 4th. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Number 28, Javier.
Boog, one really
Baez.
cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Strike 3, 100 miles an hour from Paul Skeens. Here's the catcher, Dylan
13,
Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And he chases that one. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
Late on that fastball.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's McCutchen. Struck out looking his first time. Fought off foul. Splits the plate. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's down and away. The Tigers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
The catcher.
Here's Joey Bart now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Baez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Colt Keith. Keith in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Next pitch is downstairs. And he blows that one by him at 100. Strike 3, and the Rookie of the Year gets the strikeout. And the batter now, Trey Sweeney, grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Now, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 2.
Carpenter.
There's a strike.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Hayes.
Late on that fastball.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 and 2.
In the air out towards right center. Green going after it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez.
1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strike.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Torkelson. Frazier retired.
Now
Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
And that one in the air center field. Baez makes the grab. And the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 6th inning. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Torres.
Skeens back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Good take by Torres.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Now it's going to be Riley Green. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park. And now Edmanuel Valdez.
Edmanuel Valdez.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. At the plate, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Bunts it in the air. Mize makes the play, and there's 2 away. So up next, Ryan Reynolds. The other way, that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So now 1-2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 51, David Bednar.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's in there. And the count 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Cruz moving under it. And there's 1 away. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Dingler.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Third baseman
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he...
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Throw on to Torkelson, out on the sac bunt.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Frazier goes after that one for strike one. Late with the swing there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. The tying run at the plate. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Frazier retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right
now
there.
Batting, the left
at the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. And fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Got him! And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And we're back. We go to the eighth. And the batter now, Colt Keith. That misses. 1-0. Frazier. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
Trey Sweeney.
Inside. And that is ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Kerry Carpenter digs in now, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the shortstop at the plate. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit in the air, right field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edmanuel.
Up next for the Pirates, Edmanuel Valdez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Going to count 1 and 2. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Now batting.
In fact, a double play.
The next Pirate to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park. Now here is Gleyber Torres. Bednar back to work. And that's in for a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Swing and a miss at a slider. Gets under it and pops it up. Reynolds drifts towards it. 1 away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Riley Green.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. Goes to second. Safe there. So here's Baez now.
Number 28, Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And he takes a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is on.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom 9. And now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
The right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
That's off the mark. And that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Fastball almost got him there. Now 1 miss.
Now in this 3-ball count.
Now pitching for
Tommy Kahnle comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. This is Joey Bart. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. And strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one outside. And that's ball 2.
2 ball, 2 strike.
Tying run at the plate. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
One strike away. Bunted back towards the mound. On to first.
Tigers win. Make a 2-game losing streak.
To combine for the shutout.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and